I'm ready.
Ready as I'll ever be.
Really? Just from this point going forward, you'll never be
I'll never be more ready than I am right now.
That's pretty
Ready
amazing.
for what? I don't know, but I
Yeah.
just feel like saying that I'm always going to be ready.
You weren't ready when you had to put on your makeup. You weren't ready. Never mind. No, that's not true. I was trying to make a point and I don't even know.
That happens sometimes. I understand. Your joke fell flat and it was at my expense, so that's fine.
Most of my jokes about her, solid gold material.
We are Susu and the Wolfman. Good to see you today. Glad to have you back on our channel. We're going to visit Ren again today and the song that he wrote for his best friend Joe. And the song is called For Joe. And
Yeah.
he did it live on a rooftop somewhere, I think, last month.
It's in the box. Righty. Here we go, guys.
I don't know, not.
Oh, not yet. They pinch my fingers. Here it goes. I need to get my other ones. You want to prepare anything?
Right there here.
Here we go, guys.
It's hard to take off from the ground when your wings are cut. Your stomach burns when you're drinking from an empty cup. You know the entire ocean came from my tear ducts. I see the world through Fibonacci sequences and double Dutch. I guess there's some that's born lucky, there's some that's not. I tried to cut away my bitterness, hatchet job. I locked my youth inside the trunk, inside the pickup truck, then dumped that whole thing over that same bridge the night you jumped. I think about that sometimes, vividly. What it felt like to look down and see tranquility. One sudden movement in a world of possibility. Only one movement to expose our fragility. I fucking miss you, and I miss myself. I miss thinking we were indestructible as hell. I miss chilling by the pier cave and kicking back with Callum, Hugo, Justin, Sega, Stevie and the fucking lads. I miss missing that. I numb myself to close the gap. I never even call them up. Distance is my plaster cast to tell the truth. The day you jumped, my childhood jumped too. But I still can't find the anger. All I find is missing you, man, I miss you. With all my rhymes, I picture running 5 minutes quicker, I'm right on time. I picture pulling you back over the edge and then we're crying. And holding you, my brother, and telling you that it's fine. Not the way that it worked, I was late like a jerk. There's not a day where I can find a way to break from the hurt. Your body missing, so we never got to wave to the hearse. I hope you're listening, I love you, man, I miss you, absurd, fuck. Another domino, it falls. Across the way another's born. How you're supposed to raise a child and give it courage from a storm. In a world that is confusing, contradictions pave our flaws. Some will say we're only human, others judge us for our flaws. Some get born in sheets of satin, some get by in tattered clothes. Some will die before they live, that's just how the story goes. But for those of us still with us, who reside inside our hearts, tell them proudly how you feel. And for those of us who aren't, Freckled angels stand strong. Freckled angels live on. Freckled angels climb higher. Freckled angels still inspire. Freckled angels won't forget you. Teach me to live my life better. 13 years and still I miss you. Now my wings are missing feather. Otherwise I'd come and join you. But for now I'm here on earth, stuck inside this mortal body. But for everything it's worth. Made me braver, made me wiser, made me stronger, made me true, made me face the world with courage. And that's all because of you. Freckled angels laugh the hardest, and their hearts, they are the largest. With their wings, they fly the farthest. So I know you're gonna be okay. Freckled angels live the longest, and their minds, they are the strongest. Oh, their friends, they are the fondest. So I know you're gonna be okay.
Wow,
That was beautiful.
it was beautiful, and it's heart-wrenching.
Yeah.
And you know, the lyrics, I just had to tune out the lyrics a little bit.
Because it was making you too sad?
Yeah, it was pretty sad.
Yeah.
I started concentrating on what he's playing. He's playing in the KC, I believe.
But the end of it, it turns around
He
because
starts-
of this.
Yes, he changes it, and I thought, it's almost like two different songs. It's the song for Joe, and then it's Freckled Angels. You know what I mean? I didn't get the connection. But again, I wasn't a listener at the
I
end.
think it was just a way he said, where are you now? That type of thing. And
Okay,
I don't know,
he
maybe
became an
Joe
angel
had a
and
lot of
Freckled.
freckles.
Okay, I
Yeah.
got you. Okay. Good, man. He's an extremely strong lyricist. He's a good instrumentalist. He's, we've heard him play guitar, haven't we? And,
Oh, yeah.
And rap, and yeah, he's just all around a genius musically.
I think so. Yeah, I think so. And I'm glad he got to write this song
Yeah.
because I hadn't heard it, but I did read about it in the description. And his friend jumped off the bridge and died.
Yeah, he said something about putting his youth and childhood, and when you jump off the bridge, I drove the car off the bridge, something like that.
Jumped,
And
yeah.
I died too.
Yeah.
He talks a lot about, there's a lot of imagery, how when Joe left or died, whatever happened, that a lot of the stuff that had passed was gone basically, because Joe was such an integral part.
Mhm.
That's why I got on it. And
And
the center's right, that's why I heard in there really.
yeah,
What are your thoughts?
I just think it was really cathartic, and
Really?
I could see it being so healing for him, because if you can just get past, yes, what happened, that's so tragic, and then say, I think he said it's been 13 years or 10 years, I'm not sure, and put something out there, and he got it out. He got out how much he missed him, what happened that night, how he felt guilty for being late, and what has haunted him. And then at the other side of it, the other half is, you gave me all these things, which is all of the positive things that he's been able to make his life into now.
That's very,
So
very
if it
good
weren't for you, whether it was because you jumped or it wasn't because you jumped, if it weren't for you, I wouldn't be doing what I am now.
Very good. That's
And
an
he's
extremely
reaching the
good point.
masses, he's saving lives. When he did High Rent, I know there are many people that have thought twice about taking their life, and other things he does. So yeah, it's kind of the work that was assigned to Ren ahead of time after this tragic accident, or tragic event, I should. So yeah, his voice was very touching. There was something that was very somber, or made you
Yeah.
just be quiet and listen.
Yeah.
It was very open and vulnerable and raw. And where's the thesaurus?
Yeah.
And I have never heard him play the keys like that before. I don't think we have.
He's good. He's good. Yeah, I'm not going to say anything about it. He's good. He does arpeggios extremely well. Thing where he's doing those crossing over his hands is very cool.
Is that
Except,
normal or something you see half and half of people who cross over their hands like that when they're playing?
you kind of have to, while you're just playing, you kind of have to do that. I mean, you can't, you're doing this arpeggio here. If you want something higher than that,
Oh,
you couldn't really reach up and get it.
okay.
My grandmother used to, Grandma Gossett, an amazing player. She would do stupid stuff like she would cross her hands, but not to like hit notes. She'd cross her hands to show people she could do it. She said, "Okay, I'm going to play the bass part, and I'm going to cross my hands and play the whole thing." Then she would turn it upside down.
Grandma.
Yeah, she would turn the music upside down. Watch this.
Oh my God.
She was amazing, and she was a genius, and she never was very, very humble. She never went anywhere with it, but she was amazing.
Well, she passed it on to you.
I wish I
and
had
all the
video of
children
that.
she taught.
She
Teached
teached
and
people.
taught.
She was in Missouri.
Aw.
She was anyway, we love you. Listen,
Yeah, thank you guys for
Go ahead.
suggesting this.
Yeah.
And
who said yes? Mom?
yeah. I always say that, and I
I can't
never
help it.
know. It's just that it shows up in a lot of the comments, so I don't have one person.
It, my mother passed away a number of years ago. We both have done this thing where my mother's passed away as well. They'll say, how we do it, how we approach it.
Stop
Something about
with
your
the
mom.
we.
You do it too?
I don't do that.
You're such a.
Does your mother have any children that lived?
One.
That's what he says to me all the
Yeah,
time. It doesn't even make
I
any
said it
sense.
on a video recently.
Yeah. Well, listen, if you liked our
So
video,
silly.
please give us a thumbs up. It's good to be with our British friends and our Ren fans again. Share it with your friends. Hit the notification bell. Leave us some comments down below. We'd love to hear from you, how you're doing. And subscribe,
Yeah,
if you haven't already. And until we see you again, be blessed.
Hey, don't hurt anybody.